And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 87th episode of the Crypto Bull. In today's episode, we will be doing a live stream technical and fundamental analysis of the cryptocurrency project called ISPOLINK. Before I start, I just want to say I've been trying to pronounce the name correctly, so it might be the case I'll be saying things like ISPOLINK a few times, despite it being written otherwise. Well, without further ado, let us begin. Yeah. Show screen. There we go. So I'll be making use of CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap as these two tend to complement each other where it concerns centralized sources of information concerning a variety of cryptocurrency projects. I will be visiting their websites, from ISPOLINK naturally, the websites, social media, visiting a few other sites if they are naturally available there, and we'll try to learn what it is about, how it's built, and highlight some of the red flags, if any, and actually highlight positive aspects and, well, get a good idea what it does and how it performs. Now, generally before I start, I do a small analysis of the market. By reason, I tend to begin with a technical analysis of the coin to date, just to see if it correlates with the current market or if it has a mind of its own. For that, I always look at Bitcoin. By reason, Bitcoin still has the highest dominance in the entire cryptocurrency market. And with that, we know how it will perform. I'm not going to do a very in-depth analysis here. The goal is to establish the trends in the last 24 hours, 7 days or 1 week, 2 weeks, month, etc. Just to get a faint idea, we're going to try to memorize how charts here are running and mirror it toward ISPOLINK itself. So let's see here. 24-hour, you can see market is in red, however, relatively stable. We're just in a lower trading zone. 7 days. Same here, come from a higher level. 14 days, so 2 weeks. Relatively stable. You can see we come from a higher trading height, but however, we had a little dip more recently at the end of April. Try to memorize the curves here. You can see quite stable with a few times higher trading ranges. For Bitcoin, ISPOLINK will get deeper into it later on. It's in the last 90 days, so last 3 months. That's the performance. You can see we climbed up after a correction towards sub 20k levels to its current quite stable trading zone. 180 days or 6 months. You can see some nice bullish behavior. Let's take it on 1 year. You can tell the heavy bad year of 2022 and how we are slowly climbing out of that mess or bear market. Now let us head on over directly toward ISPOLINK. That's it. I'm going to refresh CoinMarketCap here so that all our info is up to date. So yeah, this is some preparation minutes we have been doing. We're now at CoinGecko. So what do we see here? Current value 0.000912228, down in the last 24 hours with 0.6%. Market cap seems to be a quite small coin or token. Market cap currently valued at 2,744,000,000, so it's a very small market cap. 24-hour trading volume 238,000, almost 239,000. So not much trading volume, fully diluted value not available. Current circulating supply, that's about 3 billion coins currently circulating. Total supply is 10 billion, so not even half of it has been released or hit the markets. I see here contract address, so we are dealing with a token. I see here Ethereum, and the BNB chain. So I'm going to open up an additional website as we are dealing with a token on the Ethereum and BNB chain. I want to verify the contract, see if there are other projects which are alike, if it is a copycat of an existing project, etc., etc. Next up are the websites. ISPOLINK something on Medium. Medium tends, if the article and webpage on Medium is active, generally that's a good indication that it isn't a scam project. By reason, Medium in itself tends to pull cryptocurrency projects away when they notice there are some shady deals going on. Explorers, as you guys can tell, Explorer BSC scan. So it is a token. There's a difference between a cryptocurrency coin and a token. A coin has its own blockchain, hasn't been pre-minted, etc. A token generally has been pre-minted. That's one of the main differences. Communities, Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, more on that later. Search on Twitter, API identification ISPOLINK, tags Ethereum ecosystem, DAO Maker, Polygon, and BNB. It implies we should be seeing something on DAO Maker, on the Polygon ecosystem and BNB ecosystem chain, something about it. This is the graph. I'm just going to quick and up and over towards CoinMarketCap, just to see if I have some additional information. Explorers, yeah, Polygon scan is included here. There's a Reddit page, more on that later. Okay, chat, Telegram, Discord, source code. We'll check that out. Generally, yeah, I didn't mention it. I like to see a reference towards GitHub, where everything is being held, where it concerns in repositories for programming, etc. But it seems to be quite empty. I'll be looking into that later on. Was there something else that I might be seeing here? Seeing the white paper, I'm already going to click it open, and gives me 404 not found. So, okay, technical analysis. From what I can tell, it seems to be following current market trends, closely following Bitcoin, with a few variations. So it's not 100% following Bitcoin, but you can see the same trend lines if you remember the graphs from earlier. It's for 24 hours. This last week seems to be in a bearish decline. Well, seems to be in a decline here. No matter, same we saw with Bitcoin. Last 2 weeks should be leveling out. You can see some, well, this one's going further lower. I believe with Bitcoin we saw a local, little dip here before it went up and then established a higher trading range, if I'm not mistaken. Might be wrong there, but this one seems to be in decline. There's a few hits on the uptick, but the general trend line seems to be going down. Seems to be tremendously going down. However, might be more or less stable in the last 3 months, so no real gains to be made. And here we see in the last 6 months, okay, there's some bullish behavior right there. So it is trading at a higher range. Those who are holding for a longer time seems to be in profit. However, on a year basis, we can see it went down tremendously following the market. I'm going to see just how far back we can go. Launched 7th May 2021, so it was right in the midst of the latest Bitcoin bull run. You can clearly see here even the all-time highs that it achieved in tandem with the market. On some occasions, I might or dare even say this is going to be a dead project. However, I prefer to wait until it has run its first full Bitcoin cycle course. So might be still viable, though. That's almost a flat line here. I'm going to say almost. That's one of the disadvantages if you launch token during the midst of a bull run. Anyway, let's see what more information I can get here. ISPOLINK prices declined. Okay, where can you buy it? Centralized crypto exchanges. Most popular tends to be KuCoin, I'm seeing here. Get.io and BKX are other options. All-time high, all-time low, that we already know. How to add, so CoinGecko isn't really giving much information. Let's see what, come on, CoinMarketCap is giving us. Generally, they tend to give a lot more information. Max supply of 10 million. We only have put in thick here. Is an AI-driven cross-chain platform for developers. ISPOLINK empowers blockchain, metaverse, DeFi, and gaming companies to source leading Web3 talents seamlessly. So I'm going to assume it is or tries to be an Ethereum competitor or an alternative AI-driven cross-chain platform for developers. So yeah, it's for development of decentralized applications, for creating metaverses, for creating DeFi exchanges and services, and for gaming companies. So yeah, okay. It doesn't really bode well, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing here, but that's currently. Perhaps I will change my mind. This is the GitHub repository. Generally, it tends to be much more full. Updated 2 weeks ago. That's the payment system. Okay, what's in it? There we go. That's a little bit more. Contracts, 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago. What is it? 3 commits. For tests, readme. It contains a source code for ISPOLINK's payment infrastructure. An interoperable in decentralized application subscription system. So, okay. That's for establishing payments here. But no other source code is available, not how it's built, etc. So, okay. Doesn't bode well, in my opinion. This is the main website. Let's take a quick gander here. Looks quite fast, looks neat and well programmed. Perhaps we learn more here about the project than what we've seen thus far. Do not take this as an insult, but I do want to stress out that generally, if you do not really fill in the information on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, you're missing out on informing potential investors what you're doing, what it is about, and that might scare off people to invest or get involved. Naturally, I'm one of those hot-headed guys, part influencer, part mainly educator. So naturally, I'm going to get deep into it and seeing here things of the metaverse, something Roblox-y going on. We built the future of work on Web3. It's a GameFi AI-driven platform for Web3 developers. Our cross-chain ATS platform streamlines the hiring process and empowers blockchain, DeFi, gaming, and IT firms to source leading tech talents with AI-powered algorithms. That's something entirely different than what has been written on CoinMarketCap. Game finance, artificial intelligence-driven platform for Web3 developers. And it streamlines hiring process, so it isn't really for developing applications, it's more for hiring processes. Okay. Yeah, so we have Polygon, DAO Maker, Limechief. These tend to be associated. I'm going to click on a few. Polygon here. It's Reef, don't know what that is. Pax World. Generally, if I click on these kind of links, I want to see the association. However, from what I can tell, there's none. meaning there's only a reference towards the blockchains they seemingly use and on which applications they are active, but not mentioning in what way. I don't like to see that one. Anyone can say, "Oh yeah, we work with Pax World, or we work with whatever other things," but if there's no article or no real redirectioning towards what the exact nature of your collaboration is, I'm sorry, at that point you're just doing marketing tricks here and not buying it. Junior blockchain engineer, connecting greatness. So it's really about. Sorry, there's a little fly here, which is a little bit annoying. So it is about connecting developers with a variety of firms, it seems. It's not even decentralized application building. For Web3 recruiters, find and hire Web3 talents with ease. Today hiring tech. So it's about headhunting? Okay. Now I'm really wondering how blockchain is going to be involved. I have a few ideas, but I want to see how. For you, powerful tools to navigate the entire selection process and source talents in a blink of an eye. So it's headhunting with profiles. So it's not even going to say it's something like LinkedIn, but it's like a headhunter firm you're doing. Find your dream job and get rewarded. Forget about long feedback loops and start your Web3 career today. ISPOLINK provides you with a simple and user-friendly platform where you receive relevant offers directly from blockchain companies in the space while enjoying the process and earning rewards with our GameFi experience. Sign up with your GitHub account in less than 5 seconds, enjoy your GameFi experience, refer friends, earn rewards, and climb the leaderboard. Code to earn, staking, and much more. I'm going to be honest. This sounds like a Ponzi scheme. Plain and simple. If you want to make money, that's the underlying structure which is seemingly being adhered to. If you want to earn money here, you have to sign up and you have to refer friends so that you can earn rewards and you can climb up. That's, yeah. Catch my drift? And naturally, they say here, makes it perhaps a little bit more viable. Code to earn, staking, and much more. I'm going to assume with staking that it will rely on proof of stake, naturally. And I think of it, it's a token, Ethereum, Polygon. Yeah, proof of stake. Workspace of the future, immersive experiences. ISPOLINK brings you the workspace of the future. Immersive metaverse interviews and virtual office spaces that will fundamentally change the way you work, attract talents, collaborate, showcase products, services, and more. Meaning they work together with the sandbox and they have a digital playroom whereby you can do online meetings in order to find a job. Okay, I'm going to say that's creative. It might be something very new that in the future will be done on a regular basis. However, I am not as impressed as people want me to be where it concerns this. Perhaps I'm a little bit of the more classical nature where it concerns work and social interactions. I prefer to still see people in real life, especially where it concerns jobs. Um, Give me a Zoom call or give me Skype call, whatever, through Google Meet, even. I want to see the real person and not some kind of avatar in a digital space. Why? Well, we are dealing with pseudo anonymity here, meaning you can form a digital character and, well, still lie in a virtual world. In reality, it's less the case. You can see things for yourself. So, Metaverse offices, Web3 education with Lime Academy. That's this one here looks like the same programming thing that Ravencoin uses. So makes use of a variety of Metaverse officer, Metaverse digital offices or games. So okay. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really impressed at the moment. Web3 recruiters. Seasoned talents, David Whitman, Vladislav Udenko, Leopold Ebert. So those are job seekers, probably, together with the programming languages they can do. It's nice seeing you have a dedicated platform to hire software talents, um, probably mostly being focused on blockchain technology. It's good to see, but in a certain sense, blockchain technology and decent programmers are quite rare in the space. And, well, something like this, is it needed? That's questionable, I'm going to say. I dare not say all too much about it, by reason I'm not immediately up to date with recruitment and, well, the need for recruitment in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. Although the project that I am involved with, especially during bear markets, not many are hiring. So might be the case this project is slightly coming to a halt because of it. So find the right place in no time. Match and evaluate candidates across all stages. So yeah, it gives you a certain degree of overview. Finalize the process and make an offer. You're literally buying your employees. Employer branding. You guys can tell avatar, real person, yada yada yada. Free demo, test out our platform, find out what we provide. Standard package, enterprise packet. So price quotes on demand, of course. You're in a community. I've got to say, at this point, it's like coming across something like LinkedIn. You're like, okay, there is perhaps use of it. Perhaps I will do some free subscription and see where it goes from here. Um, but I'm not entirely convinced. These are the jobs available. Full-time remote, LimeChain, dapps.co, index dev. Okay. Metaverse services, gamified workforce. So yeah, doing your work, but in a virtual space. So it's gamification, but does it make it better? Is it added value? Not really, in my opinion. Establish your metaverse headquarters. So yeah, you're making a digital, well, you're buying digital land, office space, and you can see your employees as avatars. Not even face to face in Zoom call. So yeah, you could say that it can bring together people within a central hub for working, but do people want to do so? Myself, in my professional life, I still prefer to either work from home and or go directly towards the office. I'm not a kind of guy who likes to do meetings in a virtual world. If you have something important to tell, I prefer you say to my face, not in a gamified way. Pair programming in the metaverse, perhaps I'm a boomer on that occasion, even though I'm quite too young to be just that. Career fair, so yeah, okay, you can see with a YouTube video within something like that, but I mean, why go the extra effort if you can just call in a Google Meet with other cameras and do recordings? I don't see the added value here. Perhaps others do, by reason they're probably blinded by the flashiness of it, but I don't see the added value. Unique parties and rewarding games. Okay, yeah, I'm going to scroll through this because at this point it's showing off their services, but nothing really telling where blockchain and token itself gets in. Now, this should be the important part. ESP token is designed to serve and reward our community and to empower the ISPOLINK ecosystem. These are the exchanges. Okay, what's this? Give the ISP token with a lot of utility. Token governance, so it's a governance token. Can be used for staking and mining. Liquidity provided within the ISPOLINK ecosystem, so basically it's staking. GameFi system, that's a little bit a Ponzi scheme where I was referring to. Metaverse services, what's that? Rent out virtual office space, hold events, and use the ISP for payment processes. That's actually quite basic. Purchase services, so yeah, they integrated the EISP token within their platform, so you can pay your employees probably. NFTs and more, you can buy NFTs, etc. These are really basic things that you can encounter on any half serious project. So don't really count me surprised here. Tokenomics, total supply 10 billion, okay. It's great, but yeah. Some Polygon, BSC, Ethereum, that we already know, as we'll later on be looking up the token sniffer and see what it's all about. You've got to have 3 jobs: blockchain developer, engineer, part-time entry, crypto, yada yada yada. So all kind of jobs, and these are the recruitments, tools, and bureaus associated with it. See on the about, perhaps there's some more information I can gather. Same guy tends to come back. It's something dwarfish, trollish like. Brings together its Bulgarian roots with cutting-edge technology. Our name combines the word Ispolin with the legendary giant in Bulgarian mythology, and Link, which stands for the human connections we make possible. Never heard of Ispolin, the giant. So yeah, I'm not familiar with Bulgarian mythology. So sorry, guys. Clear mission: we bring the recruitment experience to a whole new level by ensuring a great cultural fit and high employee satisfaction. Clear vision, seamlessly connecting industry-leading tech talents with bidders by leveraging AI and blockchain technologies. Roadmap, it's fairly new. Decentralized subscription infrastructure, Outlook and Gmail calendar integrations, product website revamp, ambassador program made at launch, so it's quite new. Central exchange, listings, in-app integrations, training and fine-tuning of our AI. It's been around since 2022, and I'm going to assume it had a little revamping here, because the roadmap only talks about 2023, and I'm seeing nothing from before that one. So, Meet the team. Manuel Pavlov, blockchain space since 2015, strong background in leading companies. Of course, I'm going to verify their social media. Co-founder, front end, guns. I believe we encountered that guy before. Front end, Pavel. Mariana is fluent in 4 language and enjoys leading seminars and webinars. If you're fluent and you've written it yourself, it's languages. S. Yeah, okay, I'm perhaps being a little bit on the naughty side here. Anyway, LinkedIn, let's see. University of Sheffield. Seems to be a Sandbox fan. It's now a CEO, and before that, a vendor manager. For that, even a business development manager, blockchain analyst, LSR, no idea, social media manager, accounts payable executive. Considering the short terms that he served, I'm really having my doubts about his talents here. University of Sheffield, he's got a bachelor, business management. Chartered Management Institute, Diploma, Leadership and Management Level 6. For non-technical professional. For a non-technical professional, he's got a managing and working degree from LinkedIn. I've got to say, my initial goal was to see if he's a genuine person. But from what I'm seeing, if his experiences and his education, it's not really the kind of type I want to see as a CEO, to be honest. Yeah, doesn't want to. So these are all private profiles, it seems. That's Guns's web page. Our project view services. So he's got a secondary company next to ISPO, for which he works, which seems to be quite neatly done. However, the UI is a little bit weird, in my opinion. Yeah, very weird. Come on, close. Running identity design, sure. It looks neat, but there's room for error here. He's a chief technical officer. Right. I've got to say, up until now, I'm going to give a mid-synopsis here. I want to believe it has some viability, but I'm not really filled with trust here. Not so much by the belief that they are going to rug pull or that it is a bad project. I'm more concerned about the professionalism of the team behind it. They're probably learning with all due intention, but there's no wow factor I'm seeing here. Now, good thing is on Medium, yeah, it's okay, but not really updated. Latest article is from February 3rd this year, to announce that they team up with Lime Academy for a Metaverse event. And they've stopped doing their bi-weekly report since November 1st, 2022, last year. So, yeah. Isn't really filling me up with trust. Now, before I go head on straight into the social media, I'm going to verify token contract. And really, guys, I'm crossing my fingers here for you guys, but I do hope that contract address is something unique, quite safe, etc. And it's not a copy from an existing other one. Otherwise, I'm going to really give this a thumbs down. Score 50 on 100. Okay. Well, the token meets the criteria for safety, 50 on 100. It's not all too bad. Create a wallet contains less than 5% of total circulating supply. That's great. All other holders possess less than 5% of circulating token supply. There's a wallet which contains a substantial amount, so do watch out. Need to verify what wallet and how much of percent of the total amount it is holding. If that wallet is being used for distribution, or if it's in the hand of the owner, etc., etc. Liquidity analysis, adequate liquidity. Oh, guys. Yeah, on that later. At least 95% of liquidity burnt locked for at least 15 days. Not enough liquidity secured for the minimum duration, which could follow the significant amounts to be removed, or a rug pull. So there's a risk. Good thing is, create a wallet contains less than 5%. So there's a big wallet or few wallets holding a big amount of tokens. Now, why was I getting worried here? I was hoping to not see something like this, especially not if I see here deployed plus 12 days, that's okay. It came after it, but what I'm seeing here, bit holding, likeness, 1 on 1, 100% likeliness, deployed 151 days before this one. Substudio, same here, minus 22 days, minus 124 days, minus 137 days. There are contract addresses which have practically the same build as this one. So it isn't even a unique project. Its entire blockchain code has been copied one-on-one from other existing tokens. And it worries me. Midas Gold, Coin Market Feed, so that's another attempt, probably. Substudio, Bit Holding. I mean, sorry guys. It is a shit token. Let's just see the bubble map. Generally, with a bubble map, what I want to see are a variety of bubbles with a central wallet and multiple ones interconnected to it, and all those addresses preferably reconnected to each other. However, this is not the kind of stuff I want to see. Here's a big one. There's a big one. Multiple big ones. These ain't good, guys. Blue account. Here, burn addresses are red, so there's 2 burn addresses here. It's okay, which are related towards the biggest one. Exchange addresses are cyan. No cyan. Blue, and the orange one is the developer wallet. There's a big one. There's a big one. So it deploys here. These are all the others. Yeah, there is the beginning of a decentralization. However, there's a few big whales who can play the market. Burn addresses being allocated here. So I'm going to assume that one holds 32%, 15, 12. These 3 on their own is more than half of what is available. If these 3 are in hands of the CEO, CTO of ISPOLINK itself, you can rest assured they can dump their coins and take all profits. So not a very good sign. These bubbles should be much, much smaller. Should I even dare to go towards their social media? Yeah, I'll give it a go. Twitter. LinkedIn I'm not going to do. There was something about Reddit that I've seen here. Discord isn't installed here. However, Telegram, Discord, generally those are very good social media to get more involved with the project itself. ISPOLINK on Reddit. Here we go. Pinned by moderators. 2 messages dating back a year. Mainnet 27 days ago or 1 month ago. 1 year ago, you were saying that you would start a testnet and switch to your own mainnet. What happened? Nothing, it seems. Let's see. Comment. Rocket. I don't think so. So no official answer has been given. The cutting edge Web3 company 1 month ago. 1 month ago. Arbitrum airdrop be part of the next gen. It's talking about Arbitrum here even. What? I'm going to say that loud. Reddit is as dead as can be. There's more marketing for other coins than for ISPO than being talked about ISPOLINK itself. See, no use, no discussions here, not even some dumb memes. It's really dead. Phew. That one's dead. Let's see on Twitter. Quite a lot of followers. 27th of March. We'll stand there, connecting greatness. Plenty of new connections. Okay. Well, tutorial for every Web3 startup and business that joins the ISPOLINK dApp to ensure a seamless onboarding process. Okay, we already know. I mean, what's being presented here as something groundbreaking on the sandbox, I've seen doing within the Ravencoin community and other projects really as a basis. So, who are you kidding here? It's not something mind blowing or breaking. Hush. From all the activities, we're talking about a circulating supply of 3 billion. 800,000 ISP is nothing. We're multiplying by 3 this amount and destroy 2.5 ESP forever. Great. Crypto sentiment is bullish. Token burn. So yeah. I mean, the token burn initiated here is not even due to use of the platform itself. It's really just the owner saying, yeah, we're going to initiate a token burn here for shits and giggles. And we're going to link it towards, well, that here, and we'll burn it. And oh yeah, 800,000, and we've tripled it towards 2.5 million in the owner's wallet. I mean, okay. Up to on Easter. Yeah, sorry, I've seen enough here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and just give my opinion. I may sound quite negative here, but it's mostly due to being let down on what the project really entails. Information was lacking on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, so if the owners take themselves seriously, I would say, for God's sake, update those two websites to give an inclusive and short-handed way to tell what you are about. Visiting the website itself was neatly done. It was, well, kind of plain, I dare even say. It was a basic, decent made website that I've seen, like, well, with other projects as well. But there's nothing which stood out. Um, Also, the description that I wrote, I want to say no, that I read on CoinMarketCap didn't really comply with how the site represented itself. At first, it seemed to be a development platform, a platform to develop decentralized applications. However, as soon as I opened up the website, it became quite apparent that they are more like a LinkedIn, but with more focus on the hiring and headhunting process, more fully developed, that instead of only being able to send private messages towards their users, they can meet up in a virtual space in a metaverse. And that sounds cool and dandy, but at the same time, I would have given more credit and respect if the project itself had developed their very own metaverse, their very own virtual space. But no, they were making use of the services of other providers like the Sandbox, the Graph, and another program of which the name currently escapes me, but that I've seen being used by the Ravencoin community. I mean, there is the effort, but I'm going to assume, I'm not even going to assume it, I'm going to plainly state it, it is half-assed. And I'm not even surprised by the low trading volume to date. I dare even say it's kind of high even for what it really is and represents. There's probably more speculators playing with the coins than actual people making use of the platform. Now, the idea itself, I can more or less get behind. However, really making it blockchain based, That's an unnecessary step, guys. I mean, there's really nothing to behold. The ISP token itself is more speculative in nature and has no real use case apart from, well, making the subscribers richer. I mean, no, the same things can be done without relying on blockchain technology. Because blockchain technology here is just to give it a little chicness, I'm going to say, make it sound more cool and speculative than it should be. I mean, guys, this is really a LinkedIn platform with a higher focus on headhunting with more developed services. That's it. Blockchain and the token are unnecessary. They just incorporated it, they built something up on it, and then they said, yeah, but now we need to give it a use case, and they went with that. I'm not impressed, especially with the results of the token sniffer you guys saw on screen. The code itself, and that's where they also lost some credit with me, they didn't even develop it themselves. They took an already existing code, changed the name, that's it. There were like 5 other cryptocurrency projects with a 100% likeliness when it concerns the code and smart contract. I mean, how bad can you go? I mean, sorry guys, but this one, it's a thumbs down. I've got nothing really positive to say about it. I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who gives financial advice and say, yeah, you must invest in this one or stay away from that one. I know I've been doing this from time to time on the crypto bull. It's not even financial advice. It's just a warning towards my viewers to say, look, guys, from what you see here, nah, just don't do it. It's not worth the effort. I mean, you can tell there were a few dedicated members trying to make and build something, perhaps as a test case, but the project itself, it's a wreck. So with that, I'm going to conclude this episode. I'm really let down here. I expected more, and generally, I don't start these episodes with all too much hope. And those projects, which are genuine in my eyes, which are great, well, I've discovered them by doing just that here, and this is actually one big letdown. Um, by reason, yeah, I don't see it as a rug pull or people trying to scam you. It's just bad. That's all. Bad. And the people behind it being unexperienced and just wanting the title. I mean, come on. You saw what I saw on LinkedIn here. So, yeah, I've got nothing positive to say about it. So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you like naturally what I do and see, please like, subscribe on my YouTube. Links for all my social media are below in the comments, well, in the description of this video. You can reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, all my social medias. If you want to have a special project I haven't done before, live stream analyzed, or if you have questions and need feedback. With that, thank you guys for watching, and up until next time, bye.